poco más. Sí, no, $5. Ya. ¿Qué nos estamos? ¿La compramos, Jenny? ¿Le vamos por la casa? La última, yo juro. Yo. Sí, es que el otro está más bonito, tiene una buena postura. Y la chica lo maneja, ¿no? No, yo siento que van a problema. Yo siento que el último con la muchacha está. Y el último. Quiero un dólar. ¿Qué, mi amor? Ahorita quise ir a verme. Espérate, vamos a ver cuál gana de ellos, mira. Ahorita vamos a ir a verme. Oye, allá están las vacas y las vaquitas. Allá están las mu. Ahorita vamos a ir a ver las mu. Dame, ahorita vamos, pues espérate.
A really interesting class, I would say, with a lot of differences in terms of the type and build of these calves. The calf that wins the class, he's the widest pin, he's the biggest ended calf in the class. That certainly isn't why he's at the top of the class. He combines to have a lot of great things about him. I really like the balance that the calf has. He comes out of that shoulder really deep and has a lot of shape to that rib. Really good in terms of that hind flank. He's one that you really like in terms of how he gets around the ring. The one thing I really like to change about this calf, and I mentioned it in the showmanship class, he's a calf that really is straight to that shoulder blade. We can change that curvature, get him better set to that knee, to that shoulder. That would certainly elevate that calf in terms of his quality. That's certainly another a really good high quality calf that you certainly can't put that against him in this particular class. He's got to win the class just based on quality. The calves in second and third pretty close in my opinion. Both have some structural issues with them. The calf in second, again, I like the calf in terms of his stoutness. A really big turn to that loin edge. He's a really big hip type of a calf. He's a calf that's probably a tick shorter in terms of his skeletal design. One that maybe like to have a little more extension through that front and maybe balance him up a little bit more. In comparison to the calf that's in third, calf in third is a little bit longer body. He's one that maybe handles a little bit better. But for me, he's a calf that gets a little bit swelled in terms of that hump. He's one that maybe doesn't get around the ring quite as good as the calf in second. So you have some differences to decide. We went how we did, but certainly two very good calves are in the second and third holes. The calves that in the class of balding steer, he's one that I think, probably of the calves in the class, one of the thicker hairy calves in the class. But when you get your hands on this calf and you really visualize this calf in the rear, he's a really stout made, really big ended type of a calf. He doesn't quite have maybe the presence, the quality in terms of balance and eye appeal of some of the calves above him. But you get that calf on a rail, and he's going to hang a really high quality, really high cutability type of a carcass. Young man's done a really excellent job in terms of getting that one managed and fed correctly. The buyer who gets that one out of the auction is going to be real happy when they get that one on the plate at home. The Hereford calf that went that ends the class out with, again, a really nice made calf, a really long bodied one. For me, he just loses out in terms of his overall balance, his overall eye appeal, and just overall quality. Again, young man's done a really good job in terms of feeding this one. He's kind of more of a typical type of Hereford. You very seldom see one that's not fat enough. We might want to lean him up just a little bit for me in terms of increase that cutability. But young man's done a good job in terms of getting him fed, getting him managed. Easily falls into that market ready position. Let's give these kids a whole big round of applause.
Your results from Class 2, FFA Market Beef in first place, and congratulations to Harley McBride from Las Banas FFA. Second place, Hayden Fergard from Las Banas FFA. Third place, Holly Alberti from Las Banas FFA. Fourth place, Drake Hennigan from Dos Palace FFA. And fifth place, Peyton Van Horst from Dos Palace FFA. And the ring next will be Class 3 FFA Market Beef weighing 1,385 to 1,480 pounds. At the conclusion of this class, we will be selecting our champion and reserve champion, FFA Market B.
Fíjate pues, dale la mano a mami. Me perdonas.